Om Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavabodhe Nishreyase Jangalikayamane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Dharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim
Come to standing. Press your feet into the floor. Firm your legs. Firm your arms. Lift your head slightly. Gaze straight ahead. Samasthiti. Bring your hands to your heart. Saraya Namaskara A. Inhale, rotate your arms, extend the fingers to the ceiling. Exhaling from the hips, bend forward, bring your head towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head, straighten your back. Place the palms on the floor. Exhale, step or jump back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale into Ardha Mukha Svanasana.
If your hamstrings are tight, you may leave your heels off the floor or slightly bend your knees.
Become aware of your breath, breathing through your nose only, bringing the inhalation and your exhalation to even, bringing the sound of the inhalation almost to the same sound as the exhalation. With your next inhalation, step or jump forward, lift your head. Exhale, lower the head towards the floor. Inhale, use the breath to lift. Raise the arms. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the heart. Inhale, rotate the arms, stretch them to the ceiling. Exhale from the hips, bend forward, bring your head towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head, gaze forward, place the palms on the floor. Exhale, jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release into downward facing dog. Become aware of your hands, pressing down firmly, starting with the root of the thumb and then extending into your first finger, reaching to the outer edges of your palms, pressing down firmly.
Feel the energy of the earth moving all the way up your arms, spreading your shoulder blades wide.
Listen to your breath, keeping the breath even, keeping the breath deep. With your next inhalation, step or jump forward, lift your head. Exhale, lower head to shins. Keep the legs strong. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, bring hands to the heart.
Inhaling, reach up, gaze at your thumbs. Exhaling, folding from the hips into Uttanasana, look at your nose. Inhaling, lift your head, straighten your back. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana, come down on your knees if necessary. Inhale, roll up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana or Cobra. Exhaling back into Adho Mukha Svanasana.
Become aware of your feet, keeping the outer edges of your feet parallel, reaching your heels to the earth. Even if the heels don't touch the floor, lift your toes, and this will create an action in your legs, firming the legs and extending the sitting bones to the ceiling behind you. Continue to breathe deeply, listening to the breath. With your inhalation, step or jump forward, lift your head. Exhale, lower the head towards the floor. Keeping your legs firm, use the breath. Inhale, come up to standing, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, let the hands return to the heart. Saraya Namaskara B.
Inhaling, bend your knees, raise your arms, gaze at your thumbs. Exhaling, folding from the hips into Uttanasana. Inhaling, raise your head, straighten your back. Exhaling, lower down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, open your heart into Cobra or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pivot your left foot, step the right foot forward. You may bring the hands to the knee in front of the heart. If possible, raise your arms. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll to Urdhva Mukha or Cobra. Exhale back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pivot the right foot, step the left one forward, remembering your option, hands in front of the heart or all the way up, gazing at the thumbs. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, roll up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana.
Keep listening to your breath, keeping the rhythm of the breath even. Keep your legs strong. Keep your arms strong. Feel as if you can get an inner rotation of your thighs by either lifting the little toes or pressing down with the outer edges of your heel.
Feel the energy of the earth and its rebounding action, moving all the way up in your arms, spreading your shoulder blades wide. With your next inhalation, step or jump forward, raise your head, exhaling into Uttanasana. Inhale, bend your knees, raise your arms and look at your thumbs. Exhaling, hands in front of the heart.
Inhale, bend the knees, touch the floor, raise your arms. Exhale, lengthen and release the head towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head. Place your palms on the floor. Exhale, take the feet back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pivot your left foot. Bring the right foot to the right hand. Inhale, raise the arms, gaze up at thumbs. Exhale, take the hands to the floor, take your leg back, lower down. Inhale, with strong legs, lift and open the heart. Exhale, release into downward facing dog. Pivot your right foot, bring your left foot to the left hand, keeping the back leg strong, stretch up and gaze at thumbs. Exhale, take the hands down, the legs back lower. Inhale, keep the legs strong, lift, stretch. Exhale, release into downward facing dog. Return to the rhythm of your breath, bringing your breath back to even. Keeping your hands pressing into the floor, starting from the root of the thumb and the first finger. Pressing the heels back to the earth, pressing from the balls of your feet, so that there's a firmness in the arms, a firmness in the legs. And then from this firmness, find a softness coming from your breath, the Ujjayi breath. Feel the breath extending the spine, lengthening as you inhale. With your next inhalation, jump forward, lift your head. Exhale, head releases to shins. Bending the knees, raise the arms to the ceiling, gaze at thumbs. Exhale, release hands to the heart.
Padangusthasana. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhaling, separate your feet hip-width apart, spreading the toes. Open your heart. Exhale, folding from the hips, take hold of the big toes with the two first fingers, bending your knees if necessary. Inhale, raise your head. Exhale, fold forward, aiming to bring the abdomen toward the thighs. Use the rebounding action of the earth, moving all the way up your legs to point your sitting bones toward the ceiling. Keep the heart open. The shoulder blades are spreading wide and the neck lengthens. Inhaling, lift your head. Exhale, Parahastasana, place the hand under the feet.
Press the toes into the wrist. Firm your legs, lift, exhale, reach the head towards the floor. Keep pressing the toes into the wrist, remembering that the strength of this posture is in the legs. Pressing the feet down so the energy rebounds up the legs, extending the sitting bones towards the ceiling. Keep reaching the ribs over the thighs. Relax your neck and shoulders. Keep the breath flowing smoothly, deeply. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, release the hands, place the hands on your waist. Firm your legs, and with your breath, inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, bring the feet together, hands to your heart. Inhale, turn 90 degrees to the front. Turn your right leg 90 degrees, back leg 5 to 10. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach over your right thigh, reach down to grab your right big toe.
You may also place the back of your hand against your shin. Rooting the feet firmly into the ground, distribute your weight evenly between both legs. Lengthening from the sacrum to the top of the head, the shoulders are wide and the heart is open.
Keep your breath even. Keep drawing the navel deep into the spine, engaging Uddiyana Bandha. Always working in conjunction with your breath.
Gaze at the big toe. Inhale. Come back up, bring the feet parallel.
Exhale, turn the left foot 90 degrees, back foot 5 to 10. Strengthen your legs. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, reach the left armpit over the left thigh. Turn your shoulders, turn the head, and gaze at the extended fingers. Again, return to the breath. Be aware that the legs remain firm, pressing down with the mound of the big toe, reaching back with the outer edge of your right heel. Deep breaths, long breaths, lengthening the spine with your breath. Ujjayi breath. Relax your neck and shoulders. Firm your legs. Inhale, come up to standing. Turn the hips 90 degrees. Bring your hands in front of the heart. Turn 90 degrees. Utthita Konasana. With the right leg turn 90 degrees, press the feet down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your right thigh. Bring the right hand to the outer edge of your right foot.
According to your flexibility, you may also place the elbow on top of the right knee. Extend evenly on both sides of your body, rotating the torso toward the ceiling. Gazing at the extended hand, come back to your breath.
Breathe deeply, pressing down your feet, the mound of the left big toe. Feel the energy rebounding through your legs so that there's a lightness. With your next inhalation, come up to standing. Turn in the opposite direction. Firm your legs. Inhale. Exhaling, lower your left thigh parallel to the floor. Bring the left hand to the outer edge of your foot. From your back leg, stretch through your spine, reaching the tips of the fingers to infinity. Turn your head, gaze at the tips of your fingers. Keep the legs firm. Keep turning your heart and your navel to the ceiling, focusing on your breath. Ujjayi breath.
Utthita Konasana massages and tones the organs. Exhaling, gaze at the big toe. Inhale, come back up, feet parallel. Exhale back into Samastitihi. Prasarita Padottanasana E. Opening to the right about 4 feet apart. Place your hands on your hips. Inhaling, ground your feet and open your heart. Exhaling, folding forward, bring the hands shoulder-width apart. Beginners may keep their arms straight. If possible, bending at the elbows, place the crown of the head on the mat.
Keep the legs firmly pressing into the floor. Ideally, the hands are in line with the feet, elbows, shoulders, all at the same width. Press down with the heel of the palms. Feel the connection to the shoulder blades. Then come back to your breath, keeping the legs firm, remembering the action is in the legs.
To protect your lower back, keep contracting Uddiyana Bandha. Inhaling, lift your head. Exhale, place the hands on the hips, firmly ground the legs. Inhale, come back up. Prasarita Padottanasana B. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhaling, place the hands on the hips. Inhale, open your heart, gaze toward the ceiling. Exhaling with the spine long, fold forward from the hips, bringing the head toward the ground.
Keep the breath strong, pressing your feet into the floor. Feel the strength on your inner thighs. Feel the action in your pelvic floor. Keep breathing deeply, keeping the lower abdomen held in, the Uddiyana Bandha. Always working with your breath. Strong, deep breaths. Press your feet into the floor. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale. Press your feet down from the pelvis. Inhaling, raise the arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, the hands come behind the back, interlocking your fingers or crossing at the elbows. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, extend, reaching the head towards the floor, and then bringing the hands down to touch the floor if possible. Reach and lengthen the spine, and then if possible, bring the head further towards the floor. Keep pushing the feet down so that the action is felt in the hips. Stretch the arms, stretch across the shoulders. Keep pushing the feet into the floor, pushing the pelvis upwards, breathing deeply, evenly. And then with your next inhalation, keeping the legs strong, come up to standing. Exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Firm your legs, inhaling. Exhale, stretch, extend, and reach down to grab your big toes. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, bend forward.
If you feel that your lower back is rounding, slightly bend your knees, eventually aiming to keep the legs straight. Strongly activate the quadriceps. Keep pressing your big toes down, gently pulling the elbows toward the ceiling, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck. Feel the strength of your bandhas. Feel the energy of your breath. This sequence nourishes the brain and lengthens the spine while making the body strong. With your next inhalation, lift your head. Exhaling, placing the hands on the hips, keep the legs strong. Inhale, come back up. Exhaling back into Samastitihi.
Hands to the heart, then turn 90 degrees and continue to turn, squaring your hips. Bring your hands behind your back, placing them in a prayer position or crossing them at the elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen.
You may also choose to proceed step by first coming only halfway down, or bending the front leg slightly, making sure you extend from sacrum to the top of the head, folding forward, keeping the spine long. Pull up on your kneecaps and thighs, and draw back your lower abdomen toward the spine.
Keeping the feet firmly pressing into the floor so that the legs are strong, then you can reach from the strength of your pelvis, extending over the extended leg. Inhale, come up to standing, turn 180 degrees. Square your hips, press the feet down, lengthen the spine. Inhale, exhale, extend over the left thigh, reaching the chin towards the shin. The gaze is at the big toes. Keep pressing downwards. pressing the little finger into your spine, and this will stretch the sternum forward, pressing the palms together, breathing deeply.
If balance is a challenge for you in this pose, keeping the hips parallel, press on the inside of the left foot and on the outside of the right foot, strongly activating your bandhas. With your next inhalation, lift your head, straighten your back and come up, feet parallel, exhaling back into Samastitihi.
Inhale, rotate the arms, stretch them to the ceiling. Exhale from the hips, bend forward, bring your head towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head, gaze forward, place the palms on the floor. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release into downward facing dog. With your next inhalation, bring the feet between the hands, come to a seated position, placing the palms next to the hips, pressing them down, engaging your triceps. Strengthen your legs.
Dandasana sets the alignment for all the sitting poses. Breathe fully and mindfully. Paschimottanasana. Take hold of your big toes if possible, or hold the ankles. Inhaling, open the heart. Exhale, fold forward.
Remember, the strength of this posture and all postures is in the legs. Pressing the heels down so that the sitting bones press into the floor, and then the body can lift and extend from the pelvis. Keep the shoulders soft. Keep the neck soft.
If you feel a strain in your lower back, bend your knees but keep pressing the heels into the ground. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, catch the sides of your feet. Lift your chest, hollow your abdomen. Exhale, fold forward a bit deeper. Come back to the strength of your breath.
Keep turning your feet so the little toes come towards your ears, that the mounds of the big toes are pushed forward. Relax your neck and shoulders so that as you stretch there's only a resistance in the shoulder blades and that you're not using your arms to pull. The strength of the posture is in the legs. Inhale, come up, straighten your spine. Exhale, reach around your feet as far as possible or return to the last position. Inhale, lift. Exhale, with strong legs, lift and stretch forward.
In Paschimottanasana, use the strength of your breath to lift the torso from the hips and then to extend it over your strong legs. Relax the shoulders, keep the heart open, drawing in the abdomen, lengthen the spine from the sacrum to the top of your head. The gaze is soft. Come back to the strength of the breath.
With your next inhalation, lift the head, straighten your spine. Exhale, bring the hands back 12 inches behind you. Press the hands down. If you wish, you may bend the knees. And with your inhalation, lift the outer edges of your hips. Extend your head, extending the head towards the floor. Keep pressing down on your first finger. Feel that this pushes and opens the sternum. Keep pressing down with your feet, and with your exhalation, release back to the floor. Bring your feet back with the inhalation, Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Firm your legs, pushing the heels back, then inhale, lift, open the heart. Exhale, release into downward facing dog. With your next inhalation, come forward, bring the feet between the hands. Janu Shirshasana, A.
Inhale, place the right heel to the groin, creating a 90-degree angle with your knees. Exhale, take hold of the left foot. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Maintain your connection to Uddiyana Bandha, pulling the tailbone down. Extend all the way to the top of your head. Squaring your shoulders, keep the gaze soft, and then come back to the strength of your breath. Inhale, straighten your back, release the leg.
Bring your feet back. Cross at the ankles. Take the legs back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, stretch up, upward facing dog. Lift into downward facing dog. With the inhalation, bring the feet forward, doing the opposite side. Fold your left heel into the groin. Reach forward to grab hold of the right foot. Strengthen your right leg, lift, exhale, stretch forward. Remembering again, the strength of the posture is in the legs. Pressing down with your left big toe. Activate the right side by pressing down with your right big toe, pressing it into the earth. Using this strength to reach forward out of your pelvis. Inhale, lift, straighten your back. Exhale, release the leg. Bring your feet back, cross at the ankles, Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the body strong. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward to a seated position, Marichyasana A. Bend your right leg. Bring the right foot to the right hip. Stretch your right arm forward, then extend and reach around your right shin. From your shoulder blade, reach back with your left arm and grab hold of your left wrist. Twist slightly, then extend forward over the left shin. Press down with your left heel. Feel the action in the left hip. Press down with your right foot and then extend forward, reaching over your left thigh.
Respect your degree of flexibility in this pose. Choose the option that encourages the length of the spine. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, release the leg. Inhaling, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, arch your spine, lower your shoulders. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come to a sitting position. Inhale, bend the left knee, placing the heel next to your sitting bone. Wrap the left arm around the leg. Clasp both hands behind your back. If you're unable to clasp, use a strap to connect the hands behind the back. Inhaling, open the heart. Exhale, folding forward from sacrum to the top of the head. The right leg remains active with the foot flex. The gaze is soft. Use the strength of your breath to extend forward, opening the chest. Activate your bandhas. Breathe. Inhale, look up. Exhale, straighten your back. Inhaling, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open the heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, come to a sitting position.
Marichyasana C. Fold your right leg. Bring your right hand behind your back, place it on the floor. Exhaling, release and stretch your left arm in front of the right thigh, then reach the left hand behind your back. Reach back with your right hand and with the left hand grab the right wrist. Focus on your breath. Again, grounding your left leg, pressing the right foot into the floor and then pressing the right knee into the back of the left arm. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, bring the right hand to the right thigh, straighten your leg, then bring your feet back, lift up, jump back, and lower down. Keep the legs strong. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come through to a seated position, left side. Fold your left leg. Bring your left hand behind your back, place it on the floor. Stretch with your right arm, bringing it, if possible, in front of the right thigh.
If clasping is not possible, just bend the elbow against your knee, creating a stop sign, or hold the knee with the hand, lengthening the spine. The extended leg remains active with the foot flex. Come back to the breath. Exhale. Release.
Inhaling, bring your feet back. Lift up. Exhale, jump back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press on the hands, lift up Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. With your next inhalation, come forward to a seated position. Extend the legs to the ceiling, Navasana. Keep your legs strong. If you're beginning in this posture, you can keep your knees bent, holding onto the shins. Keep leaning back, adjusting the body into the shoulder blade. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. If possible, rock back. Come to a seated position again. Extend your legs, pushing the feet forward, feeling the strength in your legs. Exhaling, release. Lift, rock, then come back to a seated position again. For the last time, extend your legs, pushing out through the soles of your feet, extending the arms, feeling as if you're squeezing something between your wrists. Complete the posture by smiling ever so slightly. Exhale, take the feet back, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. With the next inhalation, come forward to a seated position, Baddha Konasana.
Sitting with a long spine, draw in the heels toward the groins. Then, with the help of your fingers, open the feet like they were a book. Open your heart, exhale, fold forward. Relax your shoulders. Initiate the movement from the hips, pressing the knees toward the floor. Lengthen your spine from sacrum to the top of the head. The bound angle pose nourishes the kidneys and the bladder. Breathe fully, deeply. Breathe mindfully.
Inhale, come up to a seated position. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest and then fold forward, bringing the head towards the floor. Keep pressing your elbows into your thighs. Keep stretching the knees in opposite direction. Listen to the breath, drawing the lower abdomen into the spine, feeling that this action drives the tailbone into the earth. Breathe deeply, listening to the breath, using the breath at all times. With the next inhalation, stretch forward, come into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And come through to a seated position, Baddha Padmasana, or a variation. Folding your right leg first, bring your feet into Padmasana or a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit up straight, inhaling. Then bring the left hand behind your back, reaching to the left toes, then the right hand, or just cross your arms across your back. Firm your legs. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, extend over your ankles and reach your head towards the floor. Create a foundation in your pelvis, reaching your tailbone back to the earth. And from this, keep extending forward, using your breath to reach you forward. Breathing deeply, breathing evenly, breathing strongly. With your next inhalation, come up to sitting. Release your arms and then bring the back of the hands to rest on your knees. Make sure the shoulders are soft. Take a deep inhalation, then lower the chin towards the chest. Breathe deeply, evenly, being aware that the lower abdomen is held in, that the breath is lifted up into the upper reaches of the chest. Keep focusing on your breath.
This asana is the perfect posture to practice other limbs of yoga, like pranayama the stretching of your breath, dharana, concentration, and dhyana, meditation.
With your next inhalation, lift your head. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Press the hands down. Connect with your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Uplutiti. Breathe deeply. Again, letting the breath lift into the upper reaches of the chest. This posture is very important in that it helps to develop the bandhas, helping develop Uddiyana and Mula Bandha. So stay in this position, breathing deeply and strongly as long as possible until you feel the burning just below the lower sternum. Always breathing deeply, always breathing evenly, pressing the hands down, connecting into the shoulder blades, listening to the breath, the strength of the breath strong and deep. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Relax. Bring your hands to your heart, Namaskara position. Take a few moments to reflect on your practice, breathing evenly, softly. Prepare yourselves for Shavasana. Then lay back onto the floor, letting your body release. Let your feet fall sideways. Open your arms so that the palms are turned to face the ceiling. Relax your shoulders, letting them release to the earth. Let your head relax so that it's neither tilted to the left or the right. Return to your breath, letting your breath soften so it returns to its natural rhythm. Breathing softly, gently, letting the whole body settle and return to the center of the earth. Feeling that there's a lightness as you breathe in and then a release as you exhale. Watching the motions of your breath, the rhythm of your breath.